Hi Nicole, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. How
Good,
are you?
I'm good, thank you. So Nicole's come to see us today. She was recommended to us by a friend of hers, and Nicole's had a medical hair loss problem where her hair's been falling out, and was really in a bit of a desperate place because she ended up even shaving the rest of her hair off. So she was referred to us, and we contacted the Little Princess Trust to see if they could help Nicole. And what they do is they'll fund a human hair wig. So they have agreed to fund a wig, and we've tried numerous different ones on, and this one is an Ellen Will. And this suited Nicole the best because of the cap size and also obviously the colouring. So it's called an Obsession, and what we're going to do is, because Nicole works with children, we're going to show Nicole a few little different ways in how to put her wig up and to disguise the fact that it is a wig. So what I've done is I've taken a few little strands around the hairline, around the lace front, just to make it look a little bit more realistic, so it's like baby hair that's growing back. And I'm going to put Nicole's wig into a French plait and show her how to do it to disguise any kind of signs that it is a wig. So if you could just tilt your head back for me, please. So I'm going to keep that section and this front section out, okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to incorporate that back here into the plait when we're sort of a little bit quarter of the way down.
Okay.
So we're going to start at the top here. Now don't pull it too tight, because what you'll do is if you pull it too tight, then you'll pull on the, all this hair has been hand tied in.
Yeah.
So if you pull it too tight, then you can risk the chance of pulling the hair out of the cap structure.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a loose plait, which is really nice with this wig because it's got loads of different tones to it. So we're just going to take some different sections. I'm going to take some fine sections and I'm going to take some thick sections. But do you know how to French plait yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. What you're probably better off doing is popping this either on a wig head or somebody else's head and then plaiting it. And then just when you take it off at night, then you can just redo it again.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be easier for you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate a little bit of this front piece in now.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want it to lie quite loose here,
Okay.
so it looks a bit more realistic rather than it being really scraped back. Okay? So you probably can't feel how loose or how tight I'm pulling that. But what I'm wanting to do is cover any signs of a cap structure underneath. Okay? So how long was your hair before?
About this length.
It was, okay.
Yeah.
So it was pretty long, wasn't it? So it's amazing that the Little Princess Trust have agreed to fund this wig for you, and I can see that yourself are just giving page to raise some money to give back to the Little Princess Trust, so that's really great. So people can find you on that Just Giving page and they can donate money, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant.
And in September on 22nd, I'm doing a fundraising bingo. Surprise bingo.
And where's that going to be?
In Anglesey.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So Nicole's agreed to be filmed today so that we can basically let other people know that are going through something similar, that they can also get some help. There is help out there. The Little Princess Trust will fund a wig up to somebody of the age of 24 if they've got a medical hair loss condition. And it's either through having treatment with cancer or alopecia or any kind of medical hair loss condition. What you would need to do is contact either the Little Princess Trust or contact ourselves. So if you can see, it's just quite a loose plait. There's no sign anywhere of any cap structure that you can see come through. If there is, then you just pull the plait out a little bit looser. So does that feel quite secure?
Yeah.
Okay. There are some fasteners at the back of the wig here, which you can pull tighter if you do find that it does become a little bit loose. Obviously, the more that you wear it, then it will become a little bit looser in time. Okay. So I'm just going to pop a little hairband at the bottom. And you're good to go. That. Now, what you want, if you wanted to, you could always pull a few little bits out, and you can curl those, or you can just keep it all tied back if you need to. You can wear it in a ponytail, but it's best to wear it with a low ponytail, simply because obviously when you're pulling it up you could see the cap structure. But what you also can do is you can either put it in a ponytail here, and then you can put a lower one in, and then kind of like pull your top one out a little bit. You can do you can do so much with human hair wigs, you really can, but you do have to kind of treat it with you know, baby gloves, because you know, if you don't look after them correctly, then they can go horribly wrong, and they can mat, and they're really, really difficult to get any knots out of. So you do really have to make sure that you use the correct products to wash and care for them, and that you're not too rough with them. You know, you've got to be far more delicate with them than you have with your own hair. So we've tried this one. So what we're going to do then is we're going to do another style, and we're going to curl it for you so you can see what it's like to be curled. But again, this is easy for you to do if you take it off your head, and then if you just do it that way. Okay? Brilliant, thanks. So we'll try the curls then.